My name is Jose Villarrubia. I am an artist. I work as a professor at the Maryland Institute College of Art, and I've done a lot of work in photography and in comics. When I was 12 years old, I started to learn how to draw in the traditional way in Spain, drawing from plaster casts of Greek and Roman statues. Now that I live across the street from the Walters Art Museum, I can just come and draw from the real thing. Very, very nicely displayed and very nicely lit, and it's a quiet and comfortable place to come and draw. When I find something that I like, I stick with it. This is Donna's, which is right across from my place, and it's my favorite coffee house. I've been coming here for years. And I come not just for breakfast, but I like to come for lunch and for dinner sometimes. And I love the menu. I'd like to show off Mount Vernon. And I show them all the things that are here that are the first Catholic cathedral, the first public library, the first monument to George Washington. It almost gets comical, so many firsts that are here in Baltimore. Mount Vernon is really a fantastic historical district. This is the Peabody Library, which is one of the best kept secrets in the whole city. Years ago, I came here looking for a copy of my favorite book, which is an edition of Undine, the fairy tale about a mermaid, illustrated by Arthur Rackham. And here's the copy that they have of the original edition. When I first looked at it, I was very anxious to see the illustrations, and I found out that every time you touch a page, it cracked, since the paper was so old and frail. So faced with the dilemma of whether I should look at it and crack the pages or just put it back, I decided to look at it. I believe that I have the best job in the world. Teaching at the Maryland Institute College of Art is a wonderful experience. I wake up every morning and I walk into a classroom where there's a room full of brand new artwork that did not exist the week before. Mount Vernon is not just the cultural quarter, but it's also the gay neighborhood of Baltimore. And it also has all of the gay establishments and bars and stores. We're very lucky to have one of the best bookstores. I love Landa Rising. It's actually my favorite bookstore in Baltimore, and I come here quite often. It really serves much more than just a bookstore. It's really the living room of the Baltimore gay community. There's a lot of regional theater here. There's touring companies that come through Baltimore. Very great spaces for performance, including the Meyerhoff Symphony Hall, the newly restored Hippodrome, and the Lyric Opera House. I loved how insane opera is. I love that it has great musical quality and great dramatic quality, but these tragic plots that never end well, and there's a high degree of emotional content mixed with camp. I lived in Paris for almost a year, and while I loved it there, I was actually very happy to come back to Baltimore, and it really felt like coming home. I started working in comics about 10 years ago. Nowadays, one of the great things about working in comics is that you can basically work anywhere. I can take the work that I do professionally and I can share it with my students. Most of us, whether we work digitally or not, we still need the space just for inspiration and for really to make our creativity really flourish. And Baltimore offers that in spades. Me llamo Jose Villarrubia. Esto es mi Baltimore. I can't say about what's not the best thing about living in Mount Vernon, but you don't want to hear that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Why not?
Because you will never make it to the video.